Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last session we had a fantastic mission where Haven got completely obliterated by Corypheus, finally revealed properly, not in the Black Emporium dialogue thing, and we have made our way to a castle up in the mountains called Skyhold, and we are going to start exploring this today. So, the actual main quest is over here. I mean, how far should I go explore, or should I follow main quest? The Undercroft? Is that going to be... Undercroft doesn't sound like War Room. Undercroft sounds like Blacksmith. Should we... Let's follow the main quest a little bit, and we can...
Now, what did they make down here, and what can I make?
We can do our exploration as we go. Okay, so Blacksmith gets his own little proper section now. I was like, oh, there's the exclamation marks. It's the motherfucking special shipments box. Oh, there's actually new stuff now. I wasn't expecting that. Staff of the Dragon, Bow of the Dragon, Dagger, Longsword, Greatsword, Maul, Shield, and Heavy Armor of the Dragon. Wait, and there's even more? And Medium Armor of the Dragon. God damn it. Didn't I just literally just upgrade my thing? 87. What's the new one I just got? Wait. Am I blind? Staff of the Dragon? Where is it? I guess I'm super blind. Because I don't see it. No idea what's happened with that. Sure, whatever.
Forge life. I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be all right. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it?
Yeah.
That'll take some getting used to.
For you and me both.
You think it's strange to say. It's stranger to hear.
Don't let it go to your head. We need you level. Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus. And we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
Bring anything from Haven?
We left in a hurry, but you got into your old place. Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
How are the new facilities?
How is this place shaping up as a forge?
Better than Haven ever could be. Not the way I wanted an upgrade, but ever forward.
Any thoughts for the Lost? Everything is functional.
You've got it all up and running?
Your basics, like always. There's space here for, I don't know what. This place was built for something big. It'll be a job to fill it.
Thoughts for the Lost?
Have you any thoughts about the people we lost at Haven?
Shame about a darn. Experience like that, you can't just find. Didn't like Segret. Didn't want him dead, though. The rest of us go on. It's what we have to do. You gave us the chance. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
Alright. Did we get much in our inventory? We did get quite a bit in our inventory. During that whole session. We haven't looked at the upgrade potions thing for a while. We don't have anything near what we need. Well, we can upgrade this. Sure. Why not? And then lyrium. That also takes elf root. Oh wait, tonics? Do I even have any tonics? Couple. That was a quest. Skyhold customization. Use the workbench in Skyhold's Undercroft to plan out the design of the castle. Oh yeah? Banner. Change the Inquisition's banners. Oh, there's quite a lot, huh? Cool. I feel like before I do this, I should... Because I haven't actually been round the place to see what it looks like now. So I'm not... I'll take a quick look, but I'm not actually going to change anything right now until I see what the castle currently looks like. And then I'll think about changing stuff. Oh, well, all these are locked anyway. quite cool. You get to design your own joint. One unknown. I wonder why. I guess Frostback Basin and Parvalen are DLC stuff, because they seem to be two that are unlocked everywhere. Throne. Sick. Choose your own throne. Oh my goodness, the Dragon Maw throne. That looks cool. Alright, well, I didn't even know that was a quest. We will have to look at that once we've already been around a bit. What is that? Unique amulet. Oh right, respec abilities. Yeah. Did we pick up any just like naff stuff? Witch Eye staff, you can go. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can go. I'm pretty sure we already gave. Actually, I can look, can't I? Yeah, we already gave Cassandra the shield, so you can go. And then was I keeping everything else? Where's Old Bull? Yeah, he's got 150, so 120 can go. That's pretty good, huh? 188 DPS, so it's like straight up way better. Although, is it two-handed? I don't even know if it's two-handed. But 11 strength and plus 10% damage bonus plus 100% damage from all sources? I don't know what is Berserk. Do I know what Berserk is? Yeah, we'll keep that then. 106 is not great, so you can go. You can get a 12 helmet later on. Ooh. Rogue only level. Okay, that's good. We'll keep that. Okay, sure, that'll do for now. Storage chest. Alright. Alright, okay. Cool joint. Wonder how long it'll take to get this place unwrecked. Oh, hello. Okay, so we are here. From the ashes. With a new base of operations, the Inquisition is ready to make its mark on the world. Speak with Josephine. Over here is the war room. Speak with Varric. Oh, right, this might be... Is Hawk going to be here? Yes, I forgot. That was a very interesting way to end the last session. Dorian, Solus, Liliana having a chat outside. Don't know who Helisma is. Alright, well, let's avoid the quest marker for now. Anything in here? No. In here? Yes. Oh, wait, is this... Oh, this goes to the quest marker. Oh, right. Wasn't there a door up here as well? There is. But I can't go through it. I see. I see. Hoo, 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 hoo. What about this one? Oh. Right. Sure. Nice place.
Look at this place.
Yeah.
It's a bloody palace, it is. Fit for a king, eh?
Or a queen. News from Thedas. Haven destroyed by darkest menace. Dire news from the Frostbacks. The Pilgrim Sanctuary of Haven, home to the new Inquisition, has been destroyed. Information is still vague, but some believe a dragon resembling an archdemon was involved in the attack. Fears of a new blight are now beginning to surface. As the Chantry continues to flounder, some are concerned that Haven's destruction may predict the Inquisition's imminent collapse. However, there is yet hope, as reports indicate that the Herald of Andraste and Inquisition leadership survived and have found refuge elsewhere. Crier Bellinas. Hi.
So, Inquisitor. It is Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Andraste, what did I step in?
Andraste, not an elven god?
Odd that you'd ask Andraste over your own gods.
My gods. Whatever. They don't talk any more than she does. Not like she's supposed to. I know what happened to you. Or what everyone here thinks happened. It seems... I don't know what it seems.
Calm down and explain.
I can't help you if you don't explain what's wrong exactly.
It's got to be nonsense, doesn't it? We're kind of screwed if it isn't. I mean, that Carriffy thing. A Magister, right? Story is, he cracked the Golden City. But that's a hazy dream. If not, Seat of the Maker, real thing. A seat needs a butt, so the Maker, real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world, real things. It's too far, innit? I just want to plug the Skyhold rubbish so I can go play.
Do you believe or not?
You joined to help the little people caught up in this. But do you believe or not?
In Andraste? Of course.
But you doubt what you're seeing and hearing.
It can't be true. Even fanatics don't want to be this right. Look, I have arrows. I can make this Carriffalus believe in those. Good enough? Please be good enough.
I need hope, not selfishness. I was trying to think, do I want to say that to her? But I don't particularly like her, so I don't mind being a little rude.
I'm fighting Magisters. I need you aiming higher than simple selfishness.
Lumpy wants to be a god, and you glow or something. I just want to fix things so I don't have to think about what's real or not. High enough, my lady.
No. I don't know. No, I don't particularly love any of these responses, really. That almost makes sense.
You're starting to not sound completely crazy.
I know, scary, innit? So bring 'em on. But first, food. I'm starving.
I feel like she's the weirdest companion we've ever had. Anything more?
Uh-huh.
New opinions?
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Again with your people. Right, which ones?
What about Solus?
Solus. His head's crammed
Okay,
up
that's the
1,000
same
years
as
ago.
before. Okay, they're all going to be the same as before then, right?
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here. Something you want?
Thoughts on our progress?
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Cassandra laid it out, right? You're the big hat now. Gonna make everything the way it should be. Praying's nice, I suppose. Carriffy's bit, though. Shite.
Corypheus.
Cariffiness.
Corypheus.
Sack Splash. I know his name. Doesn't deserve the respect of me saying it, does he?
Why'd you really join me?
So you like to have fun. The Inquisition seems an odd fit. Why are you really here?
What do you mean? To help people.
Seems like there's more to it.
It's starting to sound like you're looking for something more.
It is. Mostly. Okay, fine. There's talk and... I want to see.
See what?
I don't know. I've got all this chantry stuff in my head, and it makes sense, right? But it's fuzzy. I want to see if it's all really real. I just don't know if I want to really know. So I'm selfish. It's all for me. Count yourself lucky, I guess.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
I won't need you. Oh, hello. I forgot about you.
It was a mistake to use Haven as a base of operations. The town was completely indefensible.
You can blame me later.
A lot of our people just died. We will discuss whose fault that is later.
Now is always the time, my dear. The past cannot be changed, and tomorrow may never come. You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
Mind your business, worked in our favour, Codex will pay, couldn't save them all, so much depends on me. I mean, I'm not going to say it worked in our favour, Jesus. Oh yeah, it's just the fact that lots of our companions died, like, yeah, that's cool. I would like to say mind your own business, because she is a bit of a dick, and I don't like her. But it is kind of her business. We're the ones that recruited her, so it doesn't make a ton of sense. So I'll say he'll pay.
I'm not going to forgive what happened at Haven. Corypheus will answer for what he's done.
You're angry. Good. Anger can save you when everything else is gone. Just make sure you put it to good use. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon. Yes?
Any chance we might... ... Tell me about yourself.
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
Whatever would you like to know?
How'd you become a courtier?
I'm curious how a circle mage winds up a courtier.
Nobody winds up at court, my dear.
Wait, we've heard that.
I caught the eye of when the position of enchanter to the Imperial Court became...
Yeah, never mind. Never mind. That's just a repeat. I wish if you've already heard stuff, I wish it just wouldn't come back up as an option.
So, this is Skyhold. Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications.
Alright. Getting straight to it. I like it. As the clouds pop in.
We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
We're safe for now.
Corypheus thinks we're beaten. By the time he finds us, we'll be legion.
I know soldiers. I know our soldiers. Corypheus made 100 enemies when he kicked down our door. Let him come. I swear I'll take the twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
Thank you.
I'm grateful for your support.
It's my job, isn't it? Killing Darkspawn. Look, in spite of it all, there is hope. The people flock to your banner. They believe in you. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
Will he tell other people if I say I'm not? Like, I'm happy telling the truth to him, but I don't know if he would then... Because obviously I want most people to believe that I am. I'll say I don't know.
There is so little I remember. What if they're right?
Does it even matter? Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
Alright, see you around. Can I jump off the edge here? I think I can, but I don't want to try it. I was wondering if it would let me up here. Oh, wait, no, is it? Okay, no, I think it's invisible walled. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Let's not risk it. Where am I now? Okay. Barracks over there, but that seems pretty important, so I'm going to leave that.
Majestic. How is a place like this ever lost?
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. How would you lose this place? Do I know I'm a knave?
Thank you for saving my life and giving us a chance to help. I'm mostly studying now, but Hellisma can talk to you.
Scout Harding,
Your worship.
What are you doing here?
shouldn't you be out there, scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
Tell me about yourself.
So, who's Scout Harding really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by that thing out there.
What's new?
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud.
Oh, yeah?
That's just her face, though, isn't it?
What's been going on?
Ambassador Montilier sent me a basket of flowers to thank me for my work with the Inquisition. She's so lovely.
She is.
What's been going on?
Varric came by to talk. He told me a story about copper marigolds.
What's been going on?
Madame de Fer said hello to me. Or maybe she was waving at someone else and I just thought she was. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
What's been going on?
Dorian's awfully pretty, isn't he?
What's been going on?
Not much. The usual. Nice of you to ask.
What's been going on?
Just waiting to get back out there.
What's been going on?
Not much.
Okay.
Usual.
Now we're
Nice
looping.
of you to ask.
I have to go.
That was a lot of chat. Hey, Bull.
Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
Yeah?
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
I like Bull.
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. She doesn't talk much.
Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure.
Hey, Graham. Do I know you from somewhere?
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori? Or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Sounds like the Inquisitor is doing some good work.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink.
That was nice. I feel like we should have had a hat on or something, though.
I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option. But a few faces might help.
Why did you act like that?
You made it sound like you didn't like the Inquisition.
People don't always tell the truth when you're polite. You've got to poke them a bit.
They may think less of you.
But those two soldiers might think you're an asshole.
So?
This was good.
It was good to get their perspective.
Yeah. Sounds like we could use an easy win for boys like Tanner. And vets like Mira have seen enough to be wary. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that. No matter what comes next.
Nice. Bull's a good dude. Right. Did he have anything else to say?
What's going on?
Nope.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Okay, then what have we got around here? Not a whole lot. Oh, hey.
Have you met this friend of Varric's, Inquisitor?
Not yet. No.
It had better not be who I think it is. I will wring that little bastard's neck.
It's going to be...
Why? Who do you think it is?
Someone Varric claimed he could not contact.
Yeah, I was thinking
Someone
that.
the Inquisition, indeed all of Thedas, desperately needed. I'll reserve judgment until I know for certain. No need to have that rogue screaming persecution yet again.
I was thinking that. He did claim that he couldn't fucking contact Hawk.
I have some more questions.
Why am I not surprised?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony.
Still nothing with Anthony, okay.
I'll let you...
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor. Leliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed, Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
Of course.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
I'd like your advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems. A Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
I trust Dorian.
Do you have any advice for me?
Watch the treasury carefully, with that Sarah present.
You think she's here to rob us?
Possibly not, but I would hardly put it past her.
Do you have any advice for me?
It's good that you recruited Enchanter Vivian into the Inquisition. She is ambitious, but has always shown sense in her dealings with the Chantry. My advice would be to watch her, but heed her when she speaks. That one wastes no words.
Do you have any advice for me?
Nothing that you could not think of yourself, Inquisitor.
Alright, sounds like that's it
enough
then.
for now.
Another time, then.
Oh, okay. Take down Leo of Lucian Bay. Take down a bunch of people. Jesus. Was that all from... Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Into the approach. An unusually high number of travelers have been reported moving into the western approach, a blighted region in western Orlais, all but devoid of life. 8 power required, okay. Storm Coast is just that fucking anti-venom thing. Skyhold, welcome to Skyhold. Recruiting an Arcanist will allow the Inquisition to craft runes. Ah, recruit an Arcanist at the war table. Okay, we should definitely do that. Whoopsie. The Hissing Wastes. There's a stretch of sandy desert north of the western approach. Which is this. Wait, we didn't read this. The desolate badlands, known as the western approach, are as massive as they are barren. Bordered to the west by steppes and crawling with monsters, the approach is a place from which few explorers return and most avoid. The Grey Warden Fortress Adamant sits on the edge of a great chasm on the approach's southern reaches, one of the few remaining signs that the greatest battle of the Second Blight were fought here. Oh, that's cool. Have we read any of these? I don't know if I've ever read any of these. The Storm Coast is a sparsely populated stretch of shoreline along the Waking Sea. Ancient dwarven ruins abandoned since the Divine Age still line the coast, their architects long forgotten. Following the destruction of Haven, an abandoned castle in the Dales known as Skyhold now houses the only thing keeping Thedas from its darkest hour. Skyhold is larger and significantly more defensible. It should serve the Inquisition well. Sand and ruin. There's a sizable Venatori presence in the Hissing Wastes. Okay, 20 power. Alright. Jesus, that's a lot. That's more than any main mission. The Hissing Wastes stretch of sandy desert north of the western approach, a lonely place where the wildlife is hungry and hostile. Among the hungriest and most hostile are the dragons that make their nests here. The rare person wandering into the wastes is either hunting prized beasts or hoping to uncover evidence of a long-vanished civilization in the dunes. Hinterlands, Redcliffe, blah blah blah, yeah, we know about that. Frostback Basin. Oh, this was a DLC, right? Jaws of Hakon. Professor Bram Kenrick of the University of Orlais has sent word to the Inquisition. He believes a remote area known as the Frostback Basin could hold secrets beneficial to both academic research and the Inquisition itself. Further investigation is warranted. Pretty certain that that is one of the DLCs. Cool, okay. Throughout history, few have dared explore the Frostback Basin. Ancient Tevinter ruins lie overgrown by thick forest, their purpose here forgotten. Rare expeditions in ages past returned with little information or did not return at all. The exception is the Avar, who have long travelled the basin and in more recent generations established a hold along its steep mountain cliffs. Forbidden Oasis we've done. Mining company once set up shop. Mysterious temple lies at the heart. That's that stuff, indeed. Fallow Maya. It's just the fucking requisition thing. Treacherous Bog, once home to a small fishing community called Fisher's End, which was wiped out by a plague. Exalted Plains. Steeped in conflict. Centuries ago, the elves of the Dales made their last stand here. More recently, the Plains played host to some of the most heated conflicts of the Orlesian Civil War. Somehow, despite ages of unrest, the lands the elves call Dirt Havaran, retain a fragile beauty. Leliana is concerned about a lack of information coming out of the Exalted Plains after both Gaspard and Celine's troops retreated to their respective camps. There were rumblings of desertions, and since then only silence, both Leliana and Cullen agree that whatever's going on here warrants further investigation. Man, there is a lot of stuff, huh? Wow, there is so much stuff that's opened up. Emprise du Lion. The ancient and the modern coexist in the highlands of Emprise du Lion, where relics of the lost elven nation are scattered among bustling human villages. These hills are home to the village of Sonia, known throughout Orlais for its quarry, which produces azure granite of remarkable quality. A timely intervention. There are reports of red lyrium and potential red Templar activity in the hills of Emprise du Lion. Local baron has petitioned the Inquisition for aid. Whoops, didn't mean to click that. Emerald Graves. This forest in the Dales, once known as the Emerald March, is now the Emerald Graves. A tree grows here for every elven knight who died in the Dales, protecting the region from the humans during their exalted march on the Dales. Woodsman known as Fairbanks has come to the Inquisition, offering what he calls information of value in exchange for aid in fighting the Freemen of the Dales, a band of rebels in the Emerald Graves. The Deep Roads. Hello. The descent into treacherous and long-forgotten corners of the Dwarven Deep Roads is only for the brave. You never know what you might dig up. Orzammar is requesting the Inquisition's urgent assistance. Go to the War Table to learn why. Is this the other DLC? I'm pretty sure one of the DLCs was the Deep Roads thing, although I don't think it was just called Deep Roads, was it? The Inner Circle. We've got the Memories of the Grey One. Unfinished Business. This is Cassandra's thing. Hunting down a bunch of people. The only one we've been to is the Hinterlands, right? Yeah. The Forgotten Boy. Right. After the dust settled, Cole was nowhere to be found. It's hard to believe he isn't hanging around somewhere in Skyhold. Look for him. Okay. And then those ones. And the Inquisitor's Path is from the Ashes. Speak with Varric, speak with Josephine. Okay. Man, we have a lot to do at the moment. And we still have to continue talking to people first. Oh, hello. What's in here?
Here. Tell the commander that this is the perfect spot for the armory.
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
Alright, cool. Is there anything up here? Oh, this is going to go to... Oh, wait, no, it's not. I thought this was going to go to Varric, but no. Unless? No. Whee! Okay, who is next? Can we get... We can't get there this way. I think we have to go under the stairs? Yes.
The order was...
Oh, right.
Yes, Commander.
So.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now! We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
It was a bad situation.
We were all shaken by what happened.
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many did we lose?
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but it's improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
So, you work for me now?
You report to me now. Will that be a problem?
I was brought on to oversee the Inquisition's forces and offer military advice. That hasn't changed. We needed a leader, and you have proven yourself.
Blech. No, thank you. Do I trust his advice? I don't know. Not particularly. Can make a good speech, but this is still the same dude that was the fucking most evil person in the last 2 games. Right-hand man to the main villain in DA2, etc. So I don't know if I fully trust him yet. Like, he's certainly a little better. He doesn't seem like as big of a fucking prick as he did in the last 2 games, but... I don't know if I can say I trust him yet. We can't fail again.
There can be no mistakes this time.
I understand. At least we know what we must face. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word. Was there something you needed?
Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Repairs to Skyhold's fortifications are progressing. Our scouts report no immediate threats in the surrounding area. We are fortunate Solus knew of this place.
Is there anything I should know?
I'd gotten used to mages disliking me on principle.
Gee, I wonder
Vivian's
why.
views on Templars are surprisingly traditional.
I wonder why mages didn't like you. Man, could it be the fact that you lock them up the moment you find them, and sometimes rip out their emotions just for funsies, and occasionally a bit of cheeky rite of annulment, just murder them all? Very curious.
Is there anything I should know?
Sarah brought me a piece of cake. She thought I looked hungry.
Why are you telling me this?
Because it was either an act of kindness or a trap. I was hoping you knew which.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
Oh, wait, it changed the position of the buttons.
What do you think of our ambassador?
We have little in common. How she delights,
Okay,
but
we've
I
heard
enjoy
this.
working with her.
We've heard these.
At your service.
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
Alright.
That's all.
Should you require...
Sure. Look for coal.
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
Oh?
It is a demon.
If you prefer. Although the
Spirits
truth
aren't
is
demons.
somewhat more
Spirits
complex.
can become demons, but they're not demons by default. As far as we know, at least. Justice was not a demon. He became Vengeance, which was a demon, right? But spirits and demons are separate things. He helped us.
Cole warned us about Corypheus at Haven. He saved a lot of lives.
And what will its help cost? How many lives will this demon later claim?
Fuck off, dude.
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique. Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
Sure. Explain more of possession.
In my studies, demons either possessed something from this world or were summoned and bound. They almost never look like something you'd mistake for a person.
Normally you'd be correct. But Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
What of demons at the breach?
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months, perhaps years. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
I'll talk with him.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
Oh. He was like reading that person's thoughts, right? Like he did... I forgot about that. He did it with the Chantry dude. Briefly. Are you alright?
You're feeling their pain.
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm bath, sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain, dry, scraping, thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You're a friendly spirit?
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
Leave now. Stay and help us. Isn't the leave option usually on the left? And the stay option is usually on the right for stuff like this? I swear whenever we're recruiting people, it's the right option that's the recruit button. Stay and help us.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt. The helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
So he's saying that this guy is definitely not going to live? I don't know. Does he know for sure? How certain is he? I feel like he knows for sure. It seems like he is he is able to tell. So, I guess end his pain?
All right. Help him.
It's all right. I want to stay.
Okay. Codex unlocked for Cole. Oh boy. That's it's a lot of Codex stuff. Cole. His name is Cole. He's not that old, perhaps 20 years, no more. He has blonde hair that hangs in front of his eyes. He wears dirty leathers, perhaps the only clothes he owns. He was there when you found Reese in the Templar crypt, but you couldn't see him. Nobody can. And those who do forget him. Just like you are right now. Remember the dream. A letter allegedly written by former Knight Captain Evangeline de Brassard, found in the spire in the aftermath of the Mage Uprising. Inquisitor, if you believe that this Cole truly wishes to help the Inquisition and can be trusted to do so safely, I'm willing to give him a chance. As Solus insists he is a spirit made manifest in the form of a young man, not a demon possessing an unwilling victim, I concede he may not be malicious. Nevertheless, Cole's abilities concern me. I would ask Leliana to have him watched, but most of Skyhold seems unable to see him or remember him even if informed of his existence. The servants complain of odd occurrences, items mislaid or moved to strange locations, but have thus far been unable to see or remember the person responsible. Such actions appear harmless thus far, but I remain vigilant. Cole appreciates the Inquisition helping those who are hurting and in need. Corypheus! Let me tell you what I know about the Seven, those Tevinter Magisters said to have entered the Golden City long ago. Each was a high priest to one of the old gods. Each came to the ritual shrouded in secrecy, hiding their true name even from each other. They were competitors, you see. The old gods told them they would break into the Golden City and usurp the Maker's throne, but only one of them could sit on that throne. Each assumed a title related to their role in casting the ritual. Some texts claim they had a leader, the High Priest of Dumat, called Corypheus. Oh, well that's new to us, right? We knew he was one of them. We didn't know he was the leader of them. He did not rule this group. Oh. Okay, that just immediately contradicts the last sentence. But instead conducted it, coordinating their efforts to achieve a magical feat never since replicated. They breached the Fade, walked physically in dreams, and changed our world forever. Perhaps these seven were the first Darkspawn, cursed by the Maker as the Chant of Light tells us. Perhaps not. One would think these Magisters long dead, but there are whispers this is not so. Think, if you will, what might become of the minds of such beings, corrupted by the blight, cast down from prideful folly, simmering in resentment and darkness for over 1,000 years. Where would such men live? Who knows of them? For someone must, if whispers persist. What secrets do they yet hold, and what would we do should any one of them return to the light? With luck, these are questions we will never have to answer. Yeah, about that. That's nothing new. Crafting materials. I ain't reading about the lore of flowers. Creatures. Arcane horror. Upon ascending to the second floor of the tower, a gruesome sight greeted us. A ragged collection of bones wearing the robes of one of the senior enchanters. I had known her for years, watched her raise countless apprentices, and now she was a mere puppet for some demon. Bogfisher. I don't even know what a bogfisher is. Behemoth. Scary thing. Corpse. Yeah, I'm not super interested in reading random ones of these. Hyena. We know what a hyena is. It's a fucking hyena. Red Templar Archers. Take aim. Red Lyrium isn't the weak stuff they fed you all your life. The song is deeper. It's got a will of its own. Red Lyrium has a will of its own. Tame it, and it will do things the Chantry's instructors never dreamed of. Listen. Focus on the arrow in your hand. Pour power into it when it leaves the bow. That strength can fly across a battlefield and punch a hole through the thickest armor. Soon you won't need to stop to hear it. Practice, and the song will always be in your blood and fire. Foot soldiers. Do you remember when I was tracking some mages hiding in the mountains? I found those Red Templar heretics attacking them. The Templars turned on me as well. The soldiers looked like normal men and women, but they rained down blows so hard it numbed my arm through my shield. It took me 3 minutes to kill just one, and he only stopped when I cut off his head. That's when I saw their leader, a huge, misshapen knight. He made a gesture, and a streak of light streamed from him into one of the soldiers. Red Lyrium burst through the soldier's back. He changed into some kind of thing that made the mages all sick. I don't know how he survived. These mages are children and frightened scholars, hiding from the war after their circles fell. Still, if one of them wasn't a healer, I'd have lost my sword arm. See, this stuff is interesting. Red lyrium stuff. When I saw Templars marching up the road, my heart was glad. I asked if they'd come to stop the rebel mages who burned down the farms, but one growled it was none of our business. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I will scroll down to the bottom, but it's basically the start anyway. That was when I noticed his eyes were red. Not like he'd had a long night at the inn, but really, truly red. Verney announced these were the band's lands, and it was his business who was in them. The Templar bastard cut him down without a word. 12 of us against 3 of them, and we never got a strike past their shields. They're stronger than any man I've known. The Templars swung full tower shields of metal like they weighed nothing. We had to run. Tell the band to seal the castle gates against any visiting Templars. The company of those who only days earlier we hadn't even given a passing glance. Oh wait, no. Fuck me. Why does it not scroll to the top automatically when you go to a new one? At first I was only suspicious. Some of my brothers and sisters were acting strangely, spending time in the company of those who we hadn't given a passing glance. I would enter a room and they would be sitting together, talking in hushed whispers, and then they would stop. I felt my intrusion keenly and withdrew, wondering how it was that I was not included in this group. Was there dissension in the Templar ranks? Were they speaking of rebellion against the Seekers of Truth? I could not fathom it, so I kept my peace. Then I saw the lyrium vials Sir Randall kept in his gear. It was accidental, as he had them wrapped in dark cloth and immediately covered them when I entered his quarters, but I did. They were red, not blue. Again I hold my tongue. Now I wish I had not. More and more of my fellow Templars stop talking when I walk into rooms. There is little talk of continuing our hunt for the rebel mages. There is little talk of anything at all. I see the red vials they wear openly around their necks, no longer hidden. They are stronger than the rest of us, and it suddenly seems as if proper blue lyrium has become rare. Shortages, they tell me. I saw Sir Randall this morning and his eyes were red. For the first time I'm wondering if I should abandon my post and flee the Order for good. Yeesh, that would be some scary shit. Revenants, we know about. Corpse possessed by a demon of pride or desire, yeah. Red Templars. The Red Templars are exactly what they sound like. They are Templars who have been fed red lyrium, and the results are precisely what happened to Meredith in Kirkwall. It improves their powers, grants new ones, and increases their strength beyond what a human body should bear. Over time, red lyrium will turn them into beasts. Crystals will grow inside their bodies, even, I am told, sprouting through their heads. In the end, the Red Templars will be lost, mind and soul, to roaring madness. Did the Chantry push our Templars too far, or was this break inevitable? Maker help us. I pray it was not us who drove our good knights into becoming monsters. The Avars. Driven across the Frostbacks in ancient times, the Alamari tribesmen split into 3 groups. One settled in Ferelden Valley, one was pushed into the Korkari Wilds, and the last returned to the mountains. Modern Fereldans bear little resemblance to their Alamari ancestors, and the Chastened remember few of their traditions, but the Avar have changed little throughout the ages. Like the Chastened, the Avar are not a united people. Each tribe fends for itself and is beholden only to its Thane. They still follow their own gods, Korth the Mountain Father, Hakon Winter's Breath, the Lady of the Skies, as well as dozens of animal gods never named to outsiders. Nothing lasts in the mountains. Wind and rain eventually eat away the strongest holds. Valleys that were arable one generation are locked in year-round ice the next. Game is constantly on the move. Even among themselves, the Avar make no absolute promises. They wed by a tradition in which the groom struggles to untie a tightly knotted rope while the bride sings a hymn to one of the gods. However many knots he has undone by the time her song ends is the number of years she will spend with him. Oh right, I feel like we've read that somewhere before. I remember thinking that was funny. Lowlanders often forget that there is no such thing as a permanent alliance in the Frostbacks. That's that. History. In your heart shall burn. Then the Maker said, to you, my second-born, I grant this gift. In your heart shall burn an unquenchable flame, all-consuming and never satisfied. From the Fade I crafted you, and to the Fade you shall return, each night in dreams, that you may always remember me. In passages 1 through 6, his first children wanted for nothing. Freed from need, they could only praise, but it was hollow, without cost. We and all the physical were created immutable, that our works would require struggle. A wonder created of wood and stone proves more intent than any wish of the Fade. Here, in the gentlest verses of the chant, we see how great his gift and how stern his punishment. To inspire, he gave us dreams, such that we would strive to make this limited world reflect his glory. Some look upon that knightly memory and feel only desire, as though owed his splendour. We, the second children, were meant to master the wants and wanes of emotion and childish pursuits, to honour at a distance and move ever forward. We failed in this, and the weakest of us did act as petulant infants, clawing back into his sight. Because we could not master our desire, because we acted on pitiful instinct, because we dared look upon our Maker to fulfill our need and not his, he is lost to us. But he is merciful while stern, and we remember what we have lost. His second children can learn, grow, and change. If we cannot, then we are no better, and no worse than his first children. And places. Is it Skyhold one? Yes, on Skyhold. Enchanter's Journal scorched to near illegibility. Experiments in ambient lingerings first staging. The question isn't is it special, the question is how special. We found relics, but there are always relics. Elves ranged far before their empire was crushed, but rarely did they return where they did not build. This place they visited again and again. I see it in the fragments, clays from different nations, not just craftsmen. Styles from different centuries, not just clans, and yet no record of a ruin. The structures here are all Ferelden, with stone ferried up by a typical madman. Whatever was here, whatever natural spire, it was flattened for a floor. But I know the common shapes, and I will erect them as was custom, and we will see what the elves wish to see. The note below is in a different, uneducated hand. I finished this for Master Ganot. His workings brought lightning, much lightning. The rods are pools of metal now, and all his workings burned. Master was also struck. I write for him his last words because his fingers are ash, and he did not live the night. The veil is old here. Huh. The veil is old here. What the fuck does that mean? Well, that was a whole lot of reading. Jesus, fuck. Okay, who are we talking to next?